Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, if you have not already, we are so close. I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. Thank you, each and every one of you guys. I'm so humbled. I love each and every one of you. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. We're so close to 4,000. Thank you again. I'd like to give a shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers, Jeffrey, The Fernline, Lassie Nielsen, Sergio, Mac Harris, Bread Garlic House, Sean D, and AJ. Thank you so much, guys, for your wondrous support. I love you again. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get the show started, and I hope you enjoy it. Looking at the 24-hour chart here today, guys, not much really to talk about. Bitcoin is doing well. It crossed above 10.6 and did not get rejected as of the time of making this video. So hopefully we can see some real Vechain price action again. You know, I think it's dumping just due to Bitcoin dumping. But looks like we're up on the right track once again. So we're not worried. We are stacking Vechain and chilling. And we are moving on with the first story of the day. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago, this Travala news here, but we have some new updates here. So we all know that, if you didn't know, Travala is now, you can now pay with Vechain on Travala.com. That is a traveling website where you could book planes, hotels, and other accommodations all across the world. But the Vechain token, they're doing a special here. Vechain token is now live as a payment option to book 2.2 million hotels and homes on Travala. To celebrate this, you can get 10% on your Vechain for bookings paid with Vechain, valid until 30th of September 2020. You can book now on Travala.com. So if you use your Vechain to book, you can get 10% back. So this is good news. This is just furthering adoption. I think Travala does this with a few other coins as well, but this is just a nice little nice little hat tip for us in the Vechain community. So if you're interested in using this service, go ahead and do it, and you can get 10% back on your Vechain. And before I go into the next story, the sentiment in the community has been awful. I mean, you know, just people getting depressed, like, just, you know, impatient, angry, bored. Come on, man. Like, we're super early. There's still just a lot more that needs to be done. There's a lot more that's being done behind the scenes. Let's just all relax, stack Vechain, stack your favorite crypto, and just chill. These are investments. They're supposed to grow over time. And, you know, just especially on Twitter, you know, there's this one person on Twitter, I'm not going to name any names, but they have 0 followers. And literally all day, they just post FUD about Vechain and how they've been hurt by Vechain and how, you know, Vechain's a scam coin and how Sunny Lou already exit scammed and yada 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 blah blah blah. I mean, dude, you have 0 followers and like you're talking to yourself, but you feel the need to just all day just bash and FUD Vechain. So that's how you know that when that starts happening, that's a buy signal for me. That is a buy signal for me, because I know that once the FUD comes out, that's when the real money's been meant to be made. So this week, it's time to pick up a whole nother bag of Vechain, and we're going to be chilling. Ain't nothing's changed. No matter what FUD comes out, no matter what, you know, the investor sentiment is, you know, again, we're doing the opposite of what the masses do. Moving on. Sorry, I just had to rant on that because, never mind. Not getting into a rant today. So Ron Dalton here posts the entire market, Vechain included, is being played like a yo-yo by several DeFi scams. Price is at 0.125. VTHO had a lazy day burning yesterday at about 1.83 million. And today we have already surpassed 2 million. So we are looking good so far. It's just another day in the neighborhood. The Vechain Thor blockchain is still working as intended. And partnerships are brewing. Hopefully we can get some announcements soon. But I'm excited to see where the future is headed. And I'm excited to see what Vechain has up their sleeve. The VITRO burn is still pretty excellent considering, where we were a couple months ago. So, yeah, let's move on. So we have some VimWorld news. VimWorld posts here on Twitter. We are honored to join PG Connects as a speaker again. As the pioneer of smart NFTs, VimWorld co-founder John Dempsey will talk about the future of blockchain games and collectibles. You can watch live. This is going to be tonight at 8:30 PDT. So I will leave this in the description below if you want to watch this live. Click the link. You can buy some tickets, and they will be doing a presentation. VimWorld and PG Connects will be doing a presentation tonight at 8:30 PDT or 15:30 UTC. So it's good news. Things are still moving. Things are still chugging along. And I'm glad to be here for the ride. And all the Vims that we showcased a couple of days ago, all of them have sold out just like hotcakes. And apparently, if you get Vims OTC, people have been selling them on the Vim marketplace for like 2-3x gains. So if that's something that you're interested in, I haven't tried it, so I can't say for sure, but I have heard people who enter these contests win these free Vims. For example, the land sale is coming up for VimWorld as well, for Vulcanverse. The land sale is coming up, so they are selling $100 plots of land. So imagine if you bought a couple of plots of land, and then once the full game comes out, you flipped them. That's what people are doing with these Vims and NFTs as well. Again, I haven't tried it yet. I might in the future. I have not tried it yet, but people are doing it, and people are making a pretty penny. So just wanted to keep you guys informed about that. These Vims are big things. These NFTs, they're pretty big. They're a pretty big deal. So just keep your eyes out for them. All right, guys, we have the last story of the day. Not too much major news going on. It's just been a slow month. That's okay. We can have slow months. A couple months ago, man, it was every day with the news, but things have slowed down. Vechain and Monos, you can vote now on the Monos platform. And they want to know what coin you want next. Vechain is listed on that. You could click this link here, and it'll take you to the Monos platform, and you can vote for Vechain to be listed on yet another exchange. We need Vechain on all the exchanges. So, I don't know too much about Monos Global, but, more on-ramps, more off-ramps equals more adoption, obviously. So, all right, guys, let's take a look at the markets and wrap things up. 13:31, 11 hours, 46 minutes, and 31 seconds till the next Bitcoin block halving. And Bitcoin looks to be doing good. It could be a fake out, but when I did check the markets today, Bitcoin looks like it's going back up to where it was. So we'll see. Before we take a look at the markets, shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers, Jeffrey, The Fern Line, Lassie, Nielsen, Sergio, Mac, Harris, Bread, Garlic House, Shawnee, and AJ. Thank you guys again for your wonderful support. And guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 4,000 subscribers. Thank you. I am very humbled. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you again. So go ahead, scroll down a little bit, hit that subscribe button, guys. It really helps the channel. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate you. Let's take a look at the markets here, and let's see if we can make some sense of what Bitcoin's doing. So Bitcoin is up 3.2% on the day. And, you know, when I look at Bitcoin, and I've been looking at this for quite a while. So let's zoom out here. We see here we have a huge, like, dip right here, right? So that means like somebody literally just dumped. They probably sold like 1,000, 2,000 Bitcoin and just dumped it. So we have a little bit of a consolidation here, and then we can see that Bitcoin is actually on its way back up. So this could be the end of like a small little BART pattern that we had here. And a BART pattern is when, you know, somebody like a whale dumps on the market and then they sell on another, then they buy back on another exchange for way cheaper than they sold it. So let's just say they sold on Coinbase. Bitcoin was trading at 12,000 on Coinbase. They dumped 1,000 Bitcoin, and now they bought the Bitcoin back on like Bitpanda for like 9,000 or whatever, or however much it's on. So they literally like almost doubled their Bitcoin by doing that. And that's how these whales are making money. They're arbitraging it and literally dumping on us. So hopefully we could see the reverse of that here, but it just depends on if Bitcoin gets rejected at 11 or 11.5. But if it does not, it does not look like it's got rejected at 10.5 again. So hopefully we could see it go back up. But this is definitely bullish, you know, in my humble opinion. Ethereum is still up as well, and Polkadot is doing the race. So that's good news as well. So it looks like we're green again. We just need to see what Bitcoin does. Hopefully it does not get rejected harshly. And if it does, it does. Then we're in for another, sideways month or another sideways couple weeks. Just the way it is. So it looks like Wrapped NXM is up 30% on the day and up 70% on the 7-day chart. And Nexus Mutual is up. I have no idea what any of that is. Ampleforth is up. Ontology is up. Bytum is up. The usual suspects. Let's take a look at any dumps. Leo, Thorchain, Arweave. Really not that much. But, alright guys. Well, I've kept you long enough. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Don't let your memes be dreams. And I hope you enjoy your Monday. Get some rest. Get some sun. Work hard. Do whatever you need to do. And I will talk to you tomorrow.